na we me bu ye fugakra Galamsey site for yenim say na no ye the like of Okuja friend say Nilante Vanda po money certain other government appointees are omo call say they should be shoot and kill our Galamsey site no. Finally meaning say national security for National Security Council for advising the president there as a shoot to kill no air start our Galamsey site. But omo yes I training in Ghana was omo problem. And I personally also have that problem. Ghana, any France for military, intense jungle warfare training. You know, so omo creepy Ghanaian soldiers when it comes to jungle fighter. Galamsey illegal man in the Juma Ekos so far. Omo shoot to a kill and say, oh, fantastic news.
Gunshots ringing out at the jungle village inside the jungle warfare school as Ghanaian soldiers undergo specialized training aimed at fighting illegal mining.
Real combat situation. So in a real combat situation, when I get shot at short range in a jungle environment, the first thing I'm going to do, because
the exercise is being conducted in partnership with the French military, who have joined the Ghana army in the jungle for weeks of intensive training. The program focuses on 4 key areas designed to strengthen the fight against illegal mining. France was selected for this exchange program because of its experience tackling illegal mining in French Guyana, one of its overseas territories.
A bit slower, but with more precision.
So for the past 3 weeks, personnel from the Ghana Army, we understand 38 soldiers and 5 military officers drawn from different units across the country have been here at Achiase, the Jungle Warfare School, and I'm inside the bush, and the personnel of the Ghana Army plus the French military, 16 of them, have been training, exchanging ideas and focusing on how to shoot with precision, how to apply first aid, and also how to even arrest people, particularly illegal miners. Commander of the Army Training Command, Brigadier General Joshua Amano, explains that the soldiers undergoing the training are not currently part of NAIMOS. He notes that troops on active NAIMOS operations cannot be withdrawn for training, but due to routine rotations, these soldiers could soon be deployed to apply the skills they have acquired.
Now, the NAIMOS is in operation, and so sometimes it is not good to pull out the forces who are deployed in the field. So this next group are prepared to be able to take over from those who are already in the field. Remember that when you deploy troops, after a while, we do what we call relief in place. So you change them, you rotate them.
The head of the French military team, Lieutenant Nicolas, says the engagement has been mutually beneficial, stressing that while his team has shared expertise, they're also leaving Ghana with added skills.
It's been very interesting. We showed our way to the Ghanaian, but the most interesting part was learning how they do it, and I think we learned a lot from those 3-week course.
What are some of the things that you learned from the Ghanaians and what the Ghanaians also learned from you?
Well, we learned a lot about jungle survival. They are very strong in this area.
The Ghanaian soldiers say the French doctrine is not very different from what they are already used to, but acknowledge they have picked up new skills that will help them more effectively combat illegal mining.
Although our doctrine is not far from them, but we are also taking something out of what we are learning so far.
Describe what you have learned that you were not used to as a military officer in Ghana.
Okay, tactically, what I will say is it is not different from ours, but at least we've learned something small.
As a soldier, when we are going for a war or operation like this, normally we may have an injured person among us. So now they have taught us how to provide improvised structure, which are very good. That one I've learned it a lot.
So how ready are you to fight Galamsey?
Oh, we are ever ready. In fact, with the Ghana Army, we were already in good position to fight the Ghana, to fight the illegal mining. But with this training, you know, the essence of this training is to sharpen our skills and improve upon our capability.
And Ghana soldier for air jungle training. And they are stopping Galamsey with shoot and kill, which I've been advocating for. Say, it means the only way we can end this Galamsey minas to make sure that we will shoot and kill. When we are waiting for court process, too much. Now your Chief Justice is even Bimu said, how on earth and the Chinese and Nigerians, Togolese, Burkina coming to Ghana to do Galamsey? And the way can a step in the right direction. But France for ya Burkina Faso for Kumi. Most of the terrorism group one LED. Now France one forest zone ben and war. Typical forest zone ben and war France war. No go see a jungle fight. Now say as a Ghana and France for the kind of friendship a military no military no. Bibia you okay there. Because ye himself France for omunya Burkina Faso for your omunfanche omunya mali ni Niger for ya omoyi omo free the France that's still neo-colonialism so omgrade neo-colonialism but you still send your budget to France now France approve you who go no ono beje no go reserve na who nibi they are still colonizing this France and francophone countries and ye be jam free will free chance hey na France soldier for ne be train yeso ye soldier for da ye na ye wo ye mu bebrebe na yebu nie ni namu sei jeze munim dwe mu takwa ene say nya wan say unfortunate incident the 8 gallon heroes is here because na kwan am over so akokura go risk na I'm not so say munim say ye person ye send this message my say this a France military be training Ghana military as na ewure sa jangle mu dia ngo fo e ben oboda na asem obo yes here na US a new information shall say popping out about how unfortunately good land Jonathan creating Boko Haram here and Ghanaians we are too afraid say Boko Haram for Ghana to the sense na nu ye Boko ni bia e man pusini agoka say you bring Boko Haram for no ya che no. That's how much we fear terrorism. Yet we are allowing a country that have been colonizing a region that they are waking up so on getting closer to our border. Say you don't Burkina Faso say yeah fine yeah wine Niger ni Mali Madagascar you na kama a friend say John Dramani Mahama say Accra Research Secretariat or no beautiful something that can unite the entire Africa. Do we need a foreign country to bring a division? Do we actually need a foreign country to bring that division? Because for me I can best tell you say France if we cause war ben your border here something bad must happen. Something bad will happen. And definitely, won't mean sound but da. Now, bro, when how many times no more good intention, my when they keep telling you they are giving you free money, at the end of the day, whatever you are going to pay with your resources is time 2 million of that. Besides, I don't know, colonialism, you just slave trade, you know. Now, still France, that's almost person working out from France. They still think the countries are here under Francophone. They are not still men and matured enough to rule themselves. The way the Papa Muni. Are you? I hope the training is good, but this kind of union there, meaning say, oh, about your sodia, I'm not okay. Ebia now who explanation me the mamia how this is very important mission and will not cause any consequences. I believe it's important mission. I believe our soldiers are even capable and they can learn one or two from their own selves. Or let's say be a party full soldiers and the NDC for bad no swap protocol. Now you just say can my friend say I say I don't get ya. I can't say no the next NDC administration there won't be protocol say be you. Meaning say I'm admit say MPP bo NDC bo protocol soldiers for the drone na yafa. It may be a weaken your military no. Don't strong enough to learn something on their own. And don't hear the Francophones. But I am saying, why France? Now we are money US for more grow. They say money France more grow. Some grow forward, you know. Open countries are exploiting other a friend is saying weaker countries are. And we may pretend it. You can weak countries, you know. Ye military half a crown ye be develop helicopters dia mom. Ye pe jet e dia call a friend say Jamaica this US for the boy. Ye president any presidential jet Dubai for ehia no won no. Omo na take cost of the jet. Esa so answer the ba Zambia the ba back to Ghana. We understand all these things. We are weak. They know. We have shown them that now we are one US this year first many training invest binim kwanaba e de bre. They know say you need captreba. Ana yeguso ye form alliance. Ana mo build the military base. Awo ye border no. Immigration for any ye custom for so bebre na bribe je. Enti se mo wuram kura na hwinti. Na ye tie de se enya Burkina Faso fo bi a Oma cross pass ebeduru Ghana. Na yem hye o. Na imagine say ye France for. Burkina Faso mponi o. Ye nyanko black. We are concerned, we are worried. Na ebeye for a foreign person or planning say obedu bone no some 200 years ago. Sa nipa no mum. Oguso odi bone no. Hallelujah. But they say shoot to kill. Galamsey side. Baby ekoya France for chire soldier for France soldier for chire soldiers for jungle train idie and they say Galamsey for munye yi. Ebube ye ku papa. Hey, na asamanfo say yetimi wi asamanfo so ka ho. Hey. Ogo premu ewo osu a. Yese amanfo etutu amanfo enna so. Na dey say yeyi nkase ni dompe no. Se nipa no so na eba ya employer ni atam ye de come say they be we to start that way. We for money rituals and as for them. Enye mo na say mo say asori konti say munyi sa nyem na di ana eweke. Na we no ene the arrest of more scammers e will link up ana.
Behind me is the Osu Cemetery, a place meant to be the resting place of the dead, but now bears clear signs of disturbance. Scattered across parts of the cemetery are signs of collapsed slabs and broken tombstones, showing clear signs of possible interference. Earlier reports indicate that some miscreants have been involved in the illegal exhumation of bodies and the sale of burial places to unsuspecting families. In response, the Korle-Klottey Municipal Assembly has suspended all burials at the Osu Cemetery with immediate effect for a period of 2 months, with supervised burials for indigents of the area. According to the Assembly, the suspension will allow for a comprehensive assessment and audit of the cemetery and its management. Alfred Alote-Gezi is the Municipal Chief Executive of the Korle-Klottey Municipal Assembly.
All burials at the Osu Cemetery are hereby put on hold. Will be put on hold in the next 2 months. This suspension applies to the general public. However, burial for indigents will be permitted under strictly controlled procedure.
The Assembly says it has deployed security personnel to the site to enhance monitoring and arrest those involved in the illegal activities.
The Assembly will deploy additional personnel and strengthen the on-site supervision to enhance monitoring and security arrangements at the Osu Cemetery. These measures are intended to prevent further illegal access, grave desecration, and unauthorized activities within the cemetery premises.
But some residents of Osu say the Assembly should reconsider that decision or explore alternative ways of addressing the situation.
I don't think they are wrong. Only that I think we should temper justice with mercy sometimes, because people have bodies to bury. And you telling them to put them on hold would mean that they would have to reschedule, and that would come at a cost. Whatever preparations they've made could go against them. So I'm reaching out to the municipality to take a cool. They should sit back and, let's say, they should readjust things and see how best they can judge all things to make sure that everything goes as planned.
It's true, it's not true. To me, it's okay.
If they want to carry out investigations into the alleged illegal exhumations, we are fine. It will be very disturbing if I return to visit the tombstone of my late mother and find out she has been exhumed.
For families with their loved ones buried here, the Assembly says their directive is to restore dignity to the final place of rest. For Joy News, Michelle Latte, Osu Cemetery.
Yeni say Nigeria movie kakra yape. Amanfo kakra ya chi omo omo kidnap amanfo na so omo ku omo. De bia na dance die ni say anase confession ni say oh mikuno because malam bi say unya minya ne ti nya ne friend say ne nsan ba ko ne nan ba ko ne ha ba ko ana ne to a menya sika. And several times ya find amanfo say omo missing. A chain ya pronounce omo ye dead because ya find omo dead body baby no. Baby be kono ye twa ne katrema ye twa ne naso ye twa ne say ye twa some of ne parts and ne organs ni bi e de ko. Then there was a time you say amanfo tesia amanfo any sika e bi the golden casket e bi so the friend saying agudie bi kakra e de frafra e de mom say pe omo tradition omo twam no muduru mpenifo ho amo de twam no aha na amanfo so sharp omo fast no my hurry up no makoso sa ne ma no mugotu amina no ana esebeti say ebi e de ne say omo de omo kwa asamado na omagofa dead body because ye the year duro so ye no mo kwa ye duro. So these are all the theories ye certain kind of evidence leading to this friends a final friends a decision in na coming together says how be most of the time here.
My concern here is the government have to take action about this cemetery because think am I we are military in the BIG. I'm from Osu. I was born here. Look at me. You telling me, Mama for mommy. See the where they have directed me to. We don't have enough space. When I came here, I wanted to visit my father. Atale. Atam Papa. So what are the Osu stool people doing and the government? What are the Osu people? What are the chiefs doing here? We are suffering. They should try and give those people here a good, better job, so that what they are doing, they won't do it. Because there was a time I came here. What kind
you saw it. You witnessed it.
Wow. That is the reason why my sister said they don't want me to do it. People watch me about the way you are watching me. By all means, you people know me. I don't want to introduce myself to you people, but by all means, you know me. I'm pleading with the government to come to our aid to do something about this cemetery, because this cemetery belongs. If they say it belongs to the government, it belongs to Osu too. So we are pleading to the government. Now me back to our aid. Go back where? As at now, me mama for mommy ebiene. Look at where papa ho. Look at where ni mommy ho. What say na cham papa? Why?
How long ago did you bury
16 years. 16 years ago. So we are pleading with the government and the chief. So mancha no fia no one charme. Na me ba.
Na as what for ensuya street to K no kura wie no. GALAMSEY for na nsia ma report say o mafrim enya ni paketwa. Se ndi mwanga no ade no eye risk di mamo no. Mu hu ye ndi mu amunyai. Ogo pemu e wo chabi asua kwa awo the Eastern Regional 30-year-old illegal miner ye friend no Asiedu Joshua alosu ni life abra enso na omu amutu ya mina donko no onu agoto mu papa wewu oko wa enya media.
Ayo me pa wa no.
Monane no. Je crois que les choses sont pas.
Na we na me busa adwuma na wa ye no the risk involved say de bia no beti GALAMSEY mi na bupa nipa wu excavator mene nipa kam ema even the police officers our any soldier for omoka NAIMOS the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretary task force for no kura mpo ebi frim ebi wu omo a ye shoot omo awo amanso eno so wo mu enti mo nangasa how am de mo life to risk aside the fact say forest nwe na mu twa no forestation no affect your climate affect your living condition affect your health no apart from so na mo say na good drinking water at the same time say yensa asima ye nyanwa ne panni no at the same time mo life no say at risk aside all these risks that I'm mentioning. But munyai omse da obesa kwa koye galamsey no we say nya vim ana vigo no we twa video edit show how kwan of so ye galamsey enti hwe ne bo na baso ubodi so muti galamsey side no mu say ye video say di police for atem threaten say ana mamu ashawo fu afiri enchen say ne ntimi afọ de ashawo fu gos mama pamo mu ni na o stop mo galamsey amu ampanifo o meka bia mo ana mu no ana mugusu ana mu yes enyuma bebre ni pa tumi famu but sa we gose wu a asa wokobo okro no an robbery na ye shuti waku wo buhwe fa okro mpo ntimi meye we ni kese soldiers wo so na say ye train no so mo be shoot kill our galamsey site say mo be ndey say mo be ndey do you support the shoot to kill now so far Ghana soldiers esunya train every France soldiers our jungle mu say omenya that training no na oba shoot to kill against the galamseyers no na eno na bibisa say why France do they have good intention for us can we trust them omon affect your region your base with omon military base omasi enkoma confusion enye basa against any Burkina Faso ni other neighboring countries names of France have been hiding and seeking or use Cote d'Ivoire amfa onyaya obetu Ibrahim Traore sa sia ya ADRBT sa ne mana na anase ye hoson Osu Cemetery omose obi anya nipa omode ba se ombesi no because they say no amanfo wiafunu na minim obetumi da link to saka wafo ya say che omu ya scammers ya doso de bia se ye che omu ani scammers for na efa anase gold bi na ye disesi amanfo na say eti na amanfo to I really want to know the reason for comments in the comment section na say we are subscribe like na share mo nua so eye bi hwe di no ba ko pe Max Billian I will make a truth or Oldboga trends macro bye bye.